Hi, everybody. We're back to offer recommendations for books, movies, music, and more that you can check out from the Carmel Clay Public Library. I'm Catherine, and I'm joined today by Aaron and Susan, and we have some great picks for you. So, Susan, what have you been reading?
Well, Olivia Ford has given us a charming debut novel in Mrs. Quinn's Rise to Fame. In it, we meet Jenny Quinn, a 77-year-old woman who has been happily married to her husband Bernard for 59 years, almost 60. Jenny loves her life with Bernard, but she's very envious of how busy her friend Anne is with her many grandchildren. As Jenny and Bernard are watching Jenny's favorite show, British Bakes, Jenny decides that she's going to do something for herself. She's going to apply for British Bakes, but she doesn't want anyone to know in case she does not make it onto the show. Jenny is passionate about baking as she reads written recipes from her memories come back about her mom and cooking with her grandmother. It's really, really sweet. Not only do these warm memories come back, but also memories of a secret that Jenny thought she had long suppressed. If you love the Great British Baking Show, and if you love to bake, it's a heartwarming story, and then this is a great book for you. Enjoy Mrs. Quinn's Rise to Fame in print, ebook, or downloadable audiobook from the library. What about you, Erin?
Thanks, Susan. That sounds really great. I love Great British Bake Off, so I will have to put that on my list. Today I'm going to bring you a YA novel, which normally I don't read YA since I work for the adult department, but this debut from Gabriel Cole Novoa was just too irresistible for me. The title is Most Ardently, and this is a retelling of Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. Now, I'm a huge Jane Austen fan. I love Pride and Prejudice in any form, the BBC original being my favorite. This retelling, though, has a queer spin on it, which I love anything queer, plus Jane Austen, it was going to be great for me. So, Most Ardently features Oliver Bennet, the second eldest Bennet sibling. So he's trapped by a societal expectation to live as female. And he discovers the possibility of love and freedom when he forms a connection with Darcy. But it is faced with the choice of living a secure, inauthentic life or risking everything for true self expression and love. I loved this book. Again, Jane Austen fan. So this book gives us everything from Jane Austen's original novel with a little bit of some twists. So if you're like a diehard Austen fan, I think you'll be satisfied by this retelling. The author does a great job of preparing us for triggers such as dead naming and misgendering, as well as giving a history lesson on queer individuals living during the Regency era. I enjoyed more predictable moments, such as Charlotte marrying Mr. Collins. Spoiler alert. But I was surprised and delighted by the liberties that Novoa took when it came to Oliver's relationship with his family, Darcy, and the devious Wickham. Of course, Wickham is in this version as well. All in all, the read was wholesome, romantic, and unique. I'm looking forward to what Novoa writes next. So you can get that here at the library in print in the teen section and as an audiobook on Libby. Catherine, what did you read?
Well, that's going on my to be read pile list. Oh my goodness. We love Pride and Prejudice and Jane Austen over here. I went outside my comfort zone. I am not a big romance reader, and I read a romance book called Happy Medium by Sarah Adler. And Sarah Adler's name may be familiar if you read a great book called Mrs. Nash's Ashes. And this is about a clever con woman who parades around as a medium. She is definitely not a medium. And she has to convince a skeptical yet sexy farmer that his property has a real life ghost on it, and she has to save them all from a fate worse than death. I really enjoyed this. It was so cute. It was fun. It's great for spring if you're looking for something light and fun with a little bit of ghosts and sexy sarcasm and humor. Happy Medium by Sarah Adler. You can check out all of these picks and more by visiting us on the web at carmelclaylibrary.org. We'll see you all next month.